Hey guys, so
Shalom.
as you can tell from the title of the video, this is going to be a hip labral tear surgery video, and I am currently 19, but on Monday I will be 20, so that's why this is surgery at 20.
Birthday celebration.
Yeah, so it's currently Friday, May 15th, and I'll be getting my surgery on Tuesday, May 19th, and I kind of wanted to have this as a before to show you the equipment that I have to be using post-operation and kind of about what my surgery is and basically what's going to happen, because the day of the surgery when I vlog, it's not going to be informational. It's just going to be kind of like what's happening. Basically, this is just going to be kind of like a vlog of what's going on and stuff. Morgan will probably be filming most of what's happening after I get home.
So nervous.
So he'll be, I guess, the cameraman for after my surgery. But due to the coronavirus, I have to go in alone. So I won't see him or my family till after I exit or I'm discharged from the hospital or whatever. So without further ado, here is my first surgery.
This is our slogan now, without further ado.
I don't know why.
Trademark.
Okay.
Just keep going.
I don't know what to say instead of that.
Well, here we go.
Well, here we go. Here's the first surgery, and I'm actually getting 2 surgeries, so I'll be posting another video about that one too, because that one will be a lot more invasive than this one. Invasive. Did I say invasive? Invasive. Okay.
Like invasive.
Here we go. Here's Morgan.
Hi.
Okay, so over here I have just my medications lined up for whenever I need them so that they're really easily accessible to me.
Popping the pills.
And then the first thing I have is this Ortho Save by New Life Med. I don't really know what this machine is called, but basically, are you doing? But basically, the purpose of it is to prevent blood clotting. So this is what the machine looks like, and on the back you turn it on, and you turn it on here too to start working, and it will push air and water through these tubes to kind of compress. These two go around my calves, and this big one goes around my hip, and it will kind of like snug me and keep compressions to prevent blood clotting. Next machine I have is something called the CPM machine, and I already have it set up and accustomed to what my leg and my height is, but basically I'll be laying down and use this remote to hit start, and I have a set flexation and extension set for what the doctor thinks I need after my surgery. And my leg will go in here, my foot will sit in this, and slowly it will bend my knee towards me, and then it will pull it out so that my leg will be straight, just to keep the joint moving instead of making it get stiff and have muscle spasms, and also to prevent blood clotting. Also have a walker and crutches. They said that I'll need to use I'll probably be using the walker for probably a week or so after my first surgery, and then again after my second surgery. And then in this bottom drawer, I don't know if I'll be able to see, but I have this is so heavy. That's so heavy. Okay, in this bottom drawer, I have my hip brace, and anytime I'm up on my feet, that includes going to the bathroom, showering, whatever, I have to wear it. And he will be helping me with that because it's going to be hard to put it on myself. So I have to use this and the walker for the first week anytime I move anywhere. And I forgot to say, but for this machine, they said I have to use it for 28 days for 6 hours a day.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, 6 hours a day. So that sucks. And then this machine I have to do for an hour and a half, but split it up for 30-minute intervals throughout a day for also 28 days. So also here, me and Morgan already have our snack drawer.
After that, grocery.
Yeah, we got a bunch of groceries, so we're all stocked up and ready to go.
Oh yeah.
And then
Cooped up in the room for months on end.
okay, not months, hopefully, but for a while.
What it
yes.
looked like when we had the...
Okay, so sorry, I moved the camera.
Take 2.
So that's pretty much it for now. I'll film again on the morning of my surgery. Just kind of basically like I have a lot of rules that they want me to do. So if anybody watching this is getting the surgery, it's kind of like what they can expect. And if you're just curious, this is just my personal experience, and I'll be very blunt and honest about how I'm feeling or like what everything that happens goes, because I know when I was getting the surgery, I looked up a bunch of videos and a lot of them were very vague. They didn't really say like if they were scared or what their pain was or like specifically what happened when they went back to the hospital. So I'm gonna make this as informational as possible and just kind of make it.
I'll be doing some video updates too.
Yeah, he'll always.
While she's like, ugh.
He'll, like I said, he'll after I get home from surgery on Tuesday, he'll be filming most of it.
I have to deal with me.
I know. You'll have to do with me. That's the problem. That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, I do every day, so it's okay.
My God. So he'll probably film like him getting me into the CPM machine and the other machine, you know, probably seeing how that goes, and it'll be very interesting and very fun, hopefully.
Yeah, no. We're gonna try to make it fun.
We're gonna try to make it as fun as possible. We have a lot of movies, and I bought books, and it will be fun. So here's my first surgery, and I will see you Tuesday morning.
Bye.
Good morning. It is now the day of surgery, and it's 7:30 in the morning. I was gonna film this earlier in the morning, but Morgan was still asleep, and now you're awake. No, I said I was gonna do it, and then I said I didn't because you were asleep. And they just got Starbucks, and it's torture because I am so hungry.
But Starbucks is a drink, not food. So.
Okay, but coffee would be very nice right now. I guess the only update I have is that I'm starving, and I wish I could eat just about anything. Would be very nice right now. But we will probably get there at 8, and then my surgery time is scheduled for 10. So I'm sure Morgan will update.
I'll be taking over the videos now, right?
Yeah, so now Morgan's officially gonna take over, so hopefully he's pretty good. I guess this will be a test, so.
Well, I think he's gonna be awesome. I'm the mom, by the way. Hello.
That's my mom. She doesn't know. Okay, bye. So I'm in the hospital now. I'm being quiet because there's just curtains around me. They just took my blood pressure. 119/82. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yay, yay. So they just gave me some happy pills. And my happy, I guess this mask keeps coming up. Oh, they're coming back. So, I'm in the recovery room right now. They're all very nice, and I feel a lot better than I did before going to surgery. I still have my IV in right now, but they gave me some crackers and some water, so I'm pretty happy about that because I'm so hungry. My family's on their way, and I'm gonna go home and take a fat nap because I'm so tired. Done. Pooped. So Morgan will be filming this now. Do my lips look blue? Hi, crackers. So enjoy.
Hello all, so we just left the hospital. We just picked Megan up. Surgery was successful, and I have taken over the camera duties. What do you think, baby?
We're getting a chocolate milkshake.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left to merge onto I-85 north toward Greenville.
That's right. Chocolate milkshake. I thought it was vanilla, but it's not a vanilla. You want to see?
Yeah, that's a better way of doing
That's just a recap. We'll be back soon.
Hair was looking like really bad.
It's too bad you're already on camera.
I am.
Yeah. Look, guys, she's not so drugged up anymore.
Hey.
How do you feel, baby? I know how you feel, but tell them how you feel.
I feel good. I'm actually not in any pain right now, unless I try to move my leg. It's kind of bloody, if you can see.
Let's zoom in on that gore.
It's
Wait.
Yeah, it's bloody, but they actually put the IV through my hand, and I've only had one through my arm before. And then afterwards, before they knew I was really anxious, so they gave me some happy pills, and I took a video of me.
This is G-rated.
And it actually made me pretty happy. I mean, I felt a lot more relaxed. My blood pressure went down.
Yeah, we can tell from earlier when you're in the car.
And then they gave me,
Probably don't even remember that, do you?
me something that started with a Z, and it kind of stung, like it burned going through my skin, like through my veins. It was kind of weird. But then they put the thing on me. I took 2 breaths and I was out. And then I woke up and she gave me oxycodone, and maybe drink some ginger ale. And we got up and we talked. And then about, I would say an hour later, she gave me another one at 12:30.
Slowly, sorry.
Huh?
I'm not saying, keep going.
And then she gave me another one at 12:30. And then we eventually, like when I was able to start talking and I wasn't so loopy from the anesthesia, we had a physical therapist come, and he got me to walk across the hospital and then sit down in a chair. I would have recorded it, but you know,
I mean, you're probably a little busy.
I was alone because of the coronavirus. I did the whole thing alone, so I only had nurses and doctors around with me. So I recorded a little bit, but not much, because it was very I was in a space with a bunch of people. So anyways, I walked on the walker, sat down. They put my real clothes on. They gave me these awesome stockings, and I have to wear these.
Sexy.
I have to wear them. I have to wear them for a month. I know, right? Every day. And then so they wheeled me out. My family and Morgan was there, and we got in the car, got a milkshake like you guys knew I was getting.
Watch some One Tree Hill.
We're watching One Tree Hill, and I'm in my CPM machine that I have to do for 6 hours.
Yeah, you just slept for like 45 minutes. You're like,
I know. It was so weird. It really wasn't.
You seem the most normal now. When you woke up, you're like,
I know, because I was like just waking up. But it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I know, doesn't that chicken noodle soup look so good? I'm so excited. So, anyways.
Taking on my Dr. Dunaway role.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
so
spill
anyways,
What's the soup verdict?
it's really good. We're taking a video right now.
Oh. Hi. Soup maker.
So anyways, in a couple of hours, I'll probably, 5 hours, I'll probably take another narcotic, and then we'll take this off. I'm gonna, so I didn't know this, but I have to either be sleeping or in the bed with this machine, the big boots, or my big brace.
Want to show the big
And
brace?
I decided that my brace is the most comfortable. Everybody's different, but
Wowza.
I can lay with my leg down and not propped up like this. So we'll do another update probably tonight or tomorrow morning about how I feel when my leg is not numb anymore, because it's gonna be numb for another 5 hours probably. So
We'll see you then.
we'll see you then. So I know that I said that I was gonna do an updated video later that night or the next day, but my leg actually ended up staying numb for a good 4 to 5 days. So this has now been
A week later.
A week and 1 day later. It's now Wednesday, the 27th of May, and I'm now gonna do my last official update. Pain throughout the week was actually really fine. My hip wasn't in any severe pain unless I was trying to put an unnecessary amount of weight on it. I started physical therapy that Friday, 3 days after operation, and it really wasn't that bad. I mean,
No falls.
no falls. He made sure of that. but physical therapy didn't hurt. It really wasn't that bad. No complaints. The biggest pain that I had was probably the gas pains after surgery. It was very, very uncomfortable, but I just drank.
Honestly, for anybody getting surgery, because when I had my appendectomy, that was the worst part too. If you're like skinny, they gotta like blow you up if it's laparoscopic, and it is like.
Yeah, but he had appendix surgery, so they had to like really.
They had to blow me,
air.
and I was getting it like up in here.
Yeah, see,
sucks.
they didn't
Hers
have.
was just like in her stomach.
Yeah,
She
mine
like,
was just in my stomach because, but I just drank a lot of ginger
I was
ale.
having a heart attack. I did.
Yeah,
Remember,
so if you're getting surgery, please watch out for that. That was
laparoscopic.
That was a lot more painful than my actual hip surgery. Like he said, it was more painful than his appendix surgery. So
yeah, what is it? Appendectomy.
Appendectomy, and I had,
that.
and mine was mine was scopic too. Like so.
Laparoscopic.
So anything that
microscolapper.
Okay, so anyways, this
You
is.
gotta get the camera off me, right?
My arm's getting tired. So anyways, this is basically the end of it. I'm getting my second surgery on June 5th.
Focus on me now. She always focuses the camera on herself.
On June 5th, I will get my hip dysplasia surgery. So those of you who are not educated on this, I know that I wasn't, and I had to do I had to do a lot of research on it because I didn't really understand it at all. But hip dysplasia is basically a bone deformality, which is I don't have a hip socket. My hip socket's a lot more flat, so my hip bone doesn't have any socket to really sit in. So they said that my hip was way too flexible, so it was doing motions that humans shouldn't be able to do, and they said that's probably how I tore my labrum, because your labrum is just like a cartilage sac that's kind of holding your joints and your bones in place, and since it's avascular, which means that there's no blood supply to it, when I tore it, it can't heal on its own, so they had to physically sew it back together in order for it to kind of start that healing process. So my healing process for my first surgery for my labrum will take about 6 to 8 months, they said, and then my second one will be like 2 to 3 months because the hip dysplasia, or the PAO surgery, called periacetabular osteotomy, is basically just bone. It's a bone deformality. So they will cut open my pelvic bone, reposition it on my femur head, and hold it together with 3 screws about this big in my hip. And since bone is super vascular and there's a lot of blood, it will heal in like 4 to 6 weeks, which will be a lot less recovery process than this first surgery. But bad part is it will be a lot more painful and a lot more invasive surgery. So stay tuned for that video.
Stay tuned.
That will come out in a couple of weeks. I don't know. I may do it kind of the same way as this one. I'm not sure. I may just film the day of surgery since y'all kind of already know the whole process from this video. So stay tuned for part 2. Ah! Oh, and thanks for watching.
Oh god, okay.